Briscoe is there, but not going to be able to pounce. Denny does it again. He's got the Dover hat trick.
Denny Hamlin just pulled off something incredible. He won at Dover with guts and strategy, and now he's heading straight into the one race that's haunted his entire career, the Brickyard 400. A place where champions are made, and heartbreak is always just one corner away. He's been close. Too close. But he's never sealed the deal. This time, everything feels different. This isn't just a race. This could be the moment that defines his legacy forever. After decades of chasing greatness, Hamlin has won at Daytona. He's conquered Darlington. He's stood atop Charlotte. But Indianapolis? That's the one that keeps slipping through his fingers. And after what just happened at Dover, you get the sense that he's never been more ready to finish the job.
A fist pump from Denny Hamlin, who has won the Daytona 500 for the second year in a row.
Let's rewind to that Dover race for a moment. On paper, it was just another win. But the story behind it tells you exactly why Hamlin is more dangerous than ever. When a late race caution came out, nearly everyone on the lead lap dove into pit road. Everyone except Denny Hamlin. He stayed out on old tires, gambling on track position over grip. It was a move most wouldn't dare attempt that late in the race. But Hamlin had a plan, and he had the nerve to stick to it. What followed were two of the most intense overtime restarts we've seen this season. Cars behind him had fresh tires. The drivers were hungry, but Hamlin held them all off, showing the kind of restart precision and defensive driving that only comes with years of experience and total confidence in your instincts. He later admitted he was amazed by how quickly he got off the line and cleared turn 2.
Going to try to slow him down the back straightaway. A little side draft. 19. Briscoe down into the bottom of the corner. Denny fighting hard on the outside.
Bowman up to third. Here we go. White flag is out.
Oh, contact.
Next flag will end the race. Hamlin to the lead in front of Briscoe.
It wasn't just a smart call. It was a championship move. He managed the dirty air. He avoided a slick patch near turn 4 that caught others off guard. And when Christopher Bell tried to make a late charge, Hamlin simply outmaneuvered him. It wasn't brute speed, it was pure racecraft. That win didn't just pad his stat sheet, it gave him 4 wins on the season, the most of any driver so far. It put him on top of the playoff points leaderboard and vaulted him to 4th in the overall standings. It also slammed the door on one of the few remaining chances for winless drivers to sneak into the playoffs. And just like that, Hamlin didn't just win the race, he reshaped the postseason picture. Now, with all that momentum, he's headed to Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Brickyard 400. And this is where things get personal. The Brickyard is one of the sport's oldest and most respected races. Winning there puts a driver into elite company. Names like Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt, and Jimmy Johnson all have their bricks at Indy. Hamlin has come painfully close. In 2020, he was leading late before a tire failure sent him into the wall. In 2018, a poorly timed restart handed the win to Brad Keselowski. Over the years, he's had the speed, he's had the car. But every time something has gone wrong, this time it feels different. He's not just fast, he's sharp. At Dover, we saw a new level of strategic confidence. He's also got the right crew around him. His communication with crew chief Chris Gabehart is clicking again. At Dover, Gabehart helped keep Hamlin calm after a tense moment. That kind of trust matters, especially at Indy, where execution has to be flawless. "I don't think I've ever wanted to go back-to-back so bad," said Hamlin following his win at Dover on Sunday. "That's a track that I've just come so freaking close to winning. I just want to cross off all the major racetracks on our schedule." There's also a sense of urgency. Hamlin is 43rd. He's won everything but a championship. Every season counts. Every race matters. And every chance at a legacy-defining win becomes harder to come by. That's the backdrop for this weekend's race. A career filled with incredible moments, but still missing that one win at the Brickyard that would make it complete. The Brickyard isn't like other ovals. Track position is everything. Passing is hard, qualifying is critical, and history shows that very few drivers win there unless they start near the front. Hamlin knows that. He even said to himself, "It's not a place where you can just work your way forward. You have to be there from the start." And now, all eyes are on whether he can do it. Because if he wins at Indy, he'll complete his personal set of crown jewel victories. He'll join the rare group of drivers who have conquered all four. And with the way he's driving, nobody's counting him out. But it's not just Hamlin in the spotlight. The playoff standings are heating up across the board. Chase Elliott just took the overall points lead, passing William Byron with 702 points. Hamlin, despite all his wins, sits in third with 663. The fight for playoff positioning is tightening, and every race from here on out will have serious implications. Meanwhile, drivers like Alex Bowman are quietly climbing. His third-place finish at Dover moved him closer to playoff security. Others, like Bubba Wallace, Chris Buescher, and Tyler Reddick, are fighting for their playoff lives. And Hamlin's latest win? That just made it harder for them. With fewer wildcard spots left, points now matter more than ever. It's also about keeping momentum. Dover was a test of strategy, execution, and nerves. Indy will be all that, plus more. It will test patience. It will demand perfection. And for drivers trying to punch their ticket to the playoffs, one slip could be season-ending. Everyone's bringing their best. Everyone knows what's at stake. So what happens next? The Brickyard 400 is more than just another date on the calendar. For Hamlin, it's a chance at legacy. For Elliott, it's an opportunity to prove he belongs at the top. And for everyone on the bubble, it's a battle to stay alive. Indianapolis is a mental game. The straightaways are long, but the corners are flat. You need discipline, patience, and a flawless team. One bad pit stop, one slow restart, and it's over. And nobody knows that better than Hamlin. He's seen it all at Indy, the heartbreak, the near misses, the what-ifs. That's why this Sunday matters so much. He's not just racing against the field. He's racing against history, against the ghosts of the Brickyard past, against every moment where he came close and walked away empty-handed. If he pulls it off, it's not just another win. It's a statement. At 43 years old, Denny Hamlin still has what it takes. That he can outthink, outdrive, and outlast the best, that he's not done building his legacy. And if he falls short again, it'll sting. But it won't break him. Because one thing we've learned this season is that Hamlin isn't just fast, he's resilient. He's a driver who's not afraid to take risks, who trusts his gut, and who understands exactly what it takes to win when everything's on the line. As the engines fire up at Indianapolis, all the pieces are in place. Momentum, strategy, experience. This isn't just Hamlin's shot at a long overdue victory. It's his moment to prove, once and for all, that he belongs in the same breath as the all-time greats. And when that green flag drops, don't blink, because this one could be legendary. If you're fired up for Hamlin's shot at Indy Redemption, hit that like button. Share this with your fellow racing fans, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories from the world of NASCAR. Big moments are ahead, you won't want to miss a second.